Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie and thank you all for being here. It's been a little bit. I was doing so well putting out videos, but the past couple weeks have been intense. So yeah, I haven't really had the timing and opportunity. Naps have been off schedule, so trying to coordinate that has not happened. Or when I do get a spare moment, it's like, okay, the last thing I want to do is sit down and film myself. But I am back now. We are here closing out January this week. Crazy thoughts. We're already almost 1 month into the year. But yeah, I've been drinking tea. I've been collecting a lot of new teas. So let's dive into some of that and try to not have this be super long. Okay, I think last I saw you, I went through my Churchill's order. So I placed a big order through Churchill's and I tried the strawberries and cream, which was very lovely. And it's like I got some that I'd had in the Advent as samples that I wanted more of, and I got this walnut maple green tea that sounded super, it's not focusing, that sounded super intriguing. So I got some requests to try this one out on camera, so I wanted to do that for y'all. I love the sounds of. I love walnut, I love maple, I love green tea, but I was actually really surprised when I opened it just a little bit ago because I think it's a note in the maple that they used, or the maple combined with the walnut is giving me super coconut vibes. And that's really off-putting because, like, being allergic to coconut, even if it's not, I know it's not coconut, if it smells and tastes like coconut, that really makes me hesitate, even though it's like, I know I'm safe, but I also just can't stand the taste of coconut beyond being allergic to it, so that doesn't help. So yeah, the loose tea, it's like, I think it's just a note in the maple, because it's got crystallized maple syrup in there. But yeah, it's like if I really like process it, it smells like maple syrup, but it's a coconutty maple syrup. So I don't know if I'm gonna like this. We'll see. But yeah, the tea itself is really nice. It's like this nice thick sencha, and it's got it's not really, it's really like unbroken sencha. We'll put that way. And then it's got a whole bunch of walnut little chips throughout it. So yeah, we'll see. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna process this and let it cool down a little bit more, and I'll get back to that. Let's see, otherwise in the Churchill's order, what have I tried? Nutcracker in New York, I retried again. It wasn't as blow me away as the first time as I remember it in my memories of like, oh, this was such a great tea. Like, it is a really great tea. It's hojicha and apples and cinnamon, and it is very strong cinnamon. Like, you can smell it across the room. So you've got to like cinnamon to like this tea. I do, and I do really enjoy this tea. It's just this like toasted, nutty, comforting apple spice. Very nice. It's very nice. It's like, it's not as like, oh my gosh, I need an abundance of this as I thought I was thinking before. Like, yes, I love it. I do love it, and I will repurchase it most likely. But is it something that I'm going to want all the time? Not really. And I think that's mostly because, like, while I like cinnamon, I have periods where I really like it and really want a whole bunch of it, and others where not as much. I got their peach apricot decaf, and this was very nice. It's got some big old chunks of fruit in there, so it's a good, nice fruity tea to have at the end of the day. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all the Churchill stuff I have. I also put in a Plum Deluxe order, which I believe I just posted a picture of that on my Instagram. So quickly run through that. I got toasted nut brulee, which is the favorite tea of most of the employees, I think, but especially their founder, Andy. It's got a whole bunch of different nuttiness into the oolong. It's just nice and cozy. This maple pecan black, oh my goodness. If you've had the porch sipping pecan, this is better. This is better. This is so, so good. Wonderful pecan-y, mapley, so good. This Autumn Vibes black, it has apple and hazelnut and cinnamon. It was okay. I think I need to do it again. I only tried it once. I think I need to do it again. I didn't like how I did it. I think I put milk in there and it just kind of zapped all the flavors. The decaf toasted marshmallow comes highly, highly recommended by most of the people who have Plum Deluxe. It was very nice. It wasn't, I was, from the smell especially, I was really like feared that it was going to be overwhelmingly marshmallow and disgustingly sweet. It was not. It was just lightly marshmallow, just kind of in the background. It's more like a vanilla-y, marshmallowy. It was very nice. It's something that I'm gonna have to be in the right mood for, because this is not really my go-to thing in, like, before bed sort of decaf thing, because this only comes in decaf. Really wouldn't be my go-to thing in general, but it was pleasantly surprising. I got my husband some of the Grandma's Caramel Butterscotch, which again, I think we added milk to this, and I think we need to try that again because he was thinking it wasn't quite as strong as he was hoping. I also got him the Sweet Spot black tea to try more butterscotchness, and I think he did like that one. I hate butterscotch, so yeah, I ain't trying those. We got the Heritage Blend black to try, which is a Scottish breakfast with maple in it, and have not tried that one yet. I got the Cinnamon Plum Herbal, and this is so good. It's light and sweet and cinnamony and plummy, and oh, it's just everything you want it to be. It's such a cozy before bed drink. Really, really, really lovely. And we got more of the caramel snickerdoodle, which we buy a lot of. So I think that's it for the Plum Deluxe stuff I got. Now I got a subscription given to me for Christmas from Tea Runners, which I think I mentioned in my last video. But for those of you who didn't watch it, or you know, it's been several weeks and you don't remember, I will go through those here in a second, but I'm going to go ahead and try this again. I didn't add any sweetener or anything to this because I wanted to see how much the maple came through on it. It's okay. You get the nuttiness to it. I don't really get a lot of maple, like, at all. I think that's what I'm smelling, but that's not what I'm tasting. And maybe I needed to just like shake up the bag or something. I don't know. But really, I'm just really off put by this. The smell of this tea is just really distracting. It's not what I taste, but the smell is very coconutty. So yeah, that's not gonna be for me. Which does happen occasionally with different things, like especially chocolates, tend to have a coconut vibe for me. And the baby's awake, so I will be back. And we're back. So yeah, she woke up a little early. So we're gonna try to wrap up the end of this quickly here, and see. You see yourself. There you go. But since I was grabbing her, I decided to go ahead and add some more maple syrup to that tea and see if that helped. It did not help. It's just not for me. It sounds like it would be perfect for me, but whatever maple syrup they're using in that, it's just, or however the maple blends with the walnut, I just can't. I can't. Okay, so tea runners. I've gotten 2 boxes so far. Ended up being the black tea box from them. They have, I think, like four different boxes. But my mother-in-law got it for me, and just had some little issues with it in the first place. So she didn't really mean to get the black tea box to start with, so that's what we got though. But with the black tea box, seems like you want to show off the tea. Okay, here, let me move this. Seems like the black tea box tends to have an Earl Grey in it every month. At least both of these have. And if you've been around, you know I am one of those weird people who do not like Earl Grey at all. So the first one was a lavender Earl Grey. Okay. Yeah. And the second one was, I don't remember what it was called. Both of those went to my mother, who does like Earl Grey, so I don't have those. But the first box from December had this almond sugar cookie dessert. It is unbelievably amazing. It is very similar to, if not the same one, that Simpson & Vale has, that I've had before and I didn't like as well, but that was before I really got a handle on putting milk in tea. But this with some sugar and milk in it is just divinely amazing and almost gone. So I'm very sad. But if you don't know, Tea Runners is a subscription box. You get a box every month with 4 teas in it, and depending on which box you do, which box you choose is the set 4. And you can go in and swap out and select whatever teas you want that they have available that month if your subscription is working properly. My mother-in-law does not know what happened. I think she was supposed to send me a gift link and that didn't happen and things got screwed up. So that's not really Tea Runner's fault. We're not really sure what happened. We're getting that figured out. She's talking to them. They're figuring it out. They're working it out. They have it switched out now. So everything is going well. But yeah, all good things from Tea Runners. I've never heard anybody say anything against Tea Runners at all. Everyone seems to really love it. All right, so anyway, that first box also had Simple Vanilla Black and Happy Holiday Blend. This Simple Vanilla Black is very nice. It's got just this lovely vanilla flavor to it. Just nice and just vanilla black tea. Like, and it really, it's just, you find a lot of black teas that say that's supposed to have vanilla in and that don't have as strong vanilla. This is a pretty good flavored vanilla. This one has rooibos, peppermint, alfalfa leaves, flavoring malva blossoms, erica flowers, and vanilla beans, which vanilla beans sound really interesting. So this one's like a peppermint vanilla black, which my husband is very interested in but has yet to taste it. I am not sure what I'm going to think of this one. While I like peppermint and things, I'm not sure about the other ingredients and what they're gonna do to it. But yeah, we haven't tasted this one yet. Get your pudding out. Are you okay? Are you okay? She loves to play with tea bags and smell it. Yeah, a lot. A lot. Okay. The second box, like I said, had that one Earl Grey, and then it also had a Assam black tea, just a plain straight up Assam, which I've never liked previously, but it's been a while, so we will see. We will see. Yeah, that was a good one, huh? We'll see how I like that. I haven't tried any of these yet. And then there's also Everest Black, or Everest Breakfast, sorry. And this is a, yeah, you gonna tell them about it? This is a Tippy Assam Black with a Yunnan Black tea. It sounds like this is a fairly strong thing, but it says you can make this tea a little more approachable by adding a splash of whole milk or whipped cream. So this sounds interesting. We'll see how that flavor blend goes. Can we not squish that, please? Hey, you're squishing it. We're squishing it. Don't squish it. Okay, can we hold that part right there? Okay. And then the last one is a honeyed black, which has black tea, honey pollen, and honey flavor. And this one sounds really intriguing as well. And I'm curious to see how strong the honey comes through with this. So yeah, I haven't tried any of those yet, but I plan to. Yeah, they smell good. Okay, so that's all my recent orders that I haven't gone through yet. Yeah, this smells really good, huh? If there's anything here that I didn't touch on trying that you'd like me to try on camera, let me know. I think I might try to do the honeyed one, or the Everest. I don't know. Let me see your votes for. Do you want to see the honeyed or the Everest, or both? Let me know down below about what you think there. Yeah, or if you're curious about like the Heritage Blend from Plum Deluxe, or whatever you would like to see me try for you all. Yeah. There is a new tea company that is hoping to open next month, so I might, and they have a thing out for potentially getting free samples from them to try it. So we'll see if I happen to be one of those lucky people. But yeah, stuff here's just been a little crazy. My birthday is coming up, so that's exciting. I will see what I end up doing. I ordered some stroopwafels. So I can have some stroopwafels for my birthday. I've been ordering myself a teacup for the past few years, but I don't know if I'm going to do that this year. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I might order myself a milk frother. And if you saw on Instagram, I was asking about recommendations for milk frothers because there's so many out there and I have no idea what one I want. And if I want one that's like just all to itself, or if I want one that's detachable, and are the ones that don't detach hard to clean? I don't know, but that may be what I buy myself. We'll see what happens. Yeah, also was going to share my new t-shirt with the T-Rex. Isn't he so cute? I have admired this shirt for a while. It's from Tea Turtle, that's T-E-E Turtle. They do some amazingly fantastic geeky things. They travel to most of the Comic-Cons around North America. Yeah. So you can find them there or on their website. They've got some really great stuff. But I was ordering some stuff and I realized that this was almost sold out. So I'm like, well, hey, don't squish. Don't squish the tea. Yeah, don't squish the tea. Here, these ones are already really broken kind. Okay. Anyway, I saw that it was almost sold out, and I'm like figuring, okay, if it really sells out, they're probably not gonna get more back. So all they had left was men's sizes. So I ended up getting a small in men's, which fits just fine. So that works out really well. Yeah, yeah, and you really like it because you think the dinosaur's awesome and you love tea. Yeah, yeah, you love the tea themes. Yeah, it's so cool. And I love the little like pops of pink with my pink glasses. So yeah, yeah. So I indulged a bit there and got myself this fun tea themed shirt. They have some other t-shirts, but most of them are boba tea, and I've never had boba and don't really plan to try it. But yeah, they have some other ones too. They get new stuff all the time. They're really, really, really... She's just sniffing all the tea. Fantastic company, so if you want to check them out for some fun shirts and such. They also have like socks and pens and different things. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up because this is already way longer than I intended it to be. Yes. So thank you for all being back with me. Hopefully it won't be as long next time when I come back and check in with you. We'll see how she's doing and how things go. But yeah, I plan to be back soon. But yeah, talk to me in the comments and let me know how your January's been and what you've been drinking. So I will see you all again later. And you'll see them too, potentially. Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.